I do almost 500 shows a year. I have a kids show, I have a family show, and I have an adult show. And there's been a large demand and surge over the years in awareness, in bullying, especially in schools, in the younger grades and in the older grades. It's a way that we can raise an awareness in a fun manner with the storyline, which revolves around my childhood, growing up being bullied.
It's just wow. My mind was completely blown away. I like the fact that the show was really smooth. I could tell that most importantly that the kids really enjoyed the act and everything just went really nicely. He also has great stage presence. Kobe was very magnetic on stage. He held everybody captive, and we had a great time. It's not an easy feat to be able to take 600 to 700 kids and completely have their attention on point, so it was fabulous.
My name is Janice Lewis. I'm a principal with the Toronto District School Board, and we're at Fairmount Public School. It was really engaging for the students, and they were very involved throughout the whole thing, which is always what you want. And again, because of the two messages, I would strongly recommend it.
There are different types of bullying, whether it be verbal, whether it be physical. Now a big form of bullying is cyberbullying, which is a very, very challenging issue to deal with in the schools. Now there are several ways that we can combat bullying, but one of the most effective forms of dealing with bullying is to raise the awareness. And if kids get together and understand the importance of bullying and they prevent it, the peer pressure on anti-bullying is the most important way of stopping this.
Yeah, my name is Paul Corvo, and I'm a teacher at the Heather Heights Junior Public School at the Toronto District School Board. Kobe's magic show today was amazing. It was probably the most entertaining show we've had here in the last 3 years at Heather Heights. I'd highly recommend it to any other boards or any other schools that want to have a great time for their kids. I think it'd be applicable to kids right from junior kindergarten right on up to grade 8, so I highly recommend it.
My name is Vicki Wilster. I teach grade 5-6 at Morning Glory Public School. They definitely got to see the crumpled up paper, what I thought was a great example of anti-bullying, how you can say sorry all you want, but it doesn't physically take away that hurt feeling, and it was a good visual for them, and students need a visual, so that part was absolutely amazing. I would definitely recommend The Magic of Kobe to other schools. The students were really engaged, and they had a great time watching it.
So this is a way to raise the awareness in a fun way, in an engaging way. It's a magic show, and it's a fantastic magic show, and it's a 90-minute magic show production, and it's not just some tricks thrown in with an anti-bullying message. The anti-bully theme is embedded throughout the entire show. So it starts with a storyline of me growing up as a kid being bullied and how I've dealt with it, and one of the reasons how I got into magic was to cope with that. And then it moves on to use various effects of taking children from the audience and involving them in the routines and role-playing and explaining them the different types of verbal bullying, physical bullying, cyberbullying, explaining them the effects that it can have.
The message was good, it was clear, the magic was fantastic, and the kids were super engaged, enthusiastic, involved from the beginning to the end. The kids had chances to answer questions about bullying. There were chanting. The kids got a feel for what this performance was about, and the magic added to it and kept them engaged. So I'd highly recommend Kobe coming to your school or whatever event you want to have them.
Kobe used a magic to get his message across about how you can use magic as a tool to combat bullying. I definitely recommend these magic shows for sure, especially in regards to anti-bullying. I feel like it's a very good message for students.
It's a different form of learning. It's a different form of teaching. As opposed to in a classroom or in a textbook where, do this or don't do that. This is a fun environment. We usually get together in the school's gym. We'll set up our 90-minute show, and because it's interactive and the kids all get engaged in the show, it makes learning fun, it makes it hip, it makes it cool, and it teaches the kids that, hey, this is not going anywhere. You're not cool by putting other people down. And we also teach the kids the coping skills on how to deal with bullies and how to identify bullies and what to do when you see someone being bullied and how to help them. So overall, if a school is looking for a different way to bring this message across, either to supplement what you're currently doing or to bring it in as a school assembly or as a special event, it's something that the kids are going to talk about in a good way for quite some time. It's that good.
Well, I really liked the way that he used the magic trick with the ropes that initially were different, and then made the analogy that we're all the same inside. we're all human beings, and even though we may look different, we all have the same feelings inside, and I like that message. I like that particular trick too. I would recommend this show to all the schools in the area. I'll probably be talking to some of my teacher friends this week, and I'll definitely be talking about Kobe with them.
Hi, I'm Charlene Canito from Century Private School. I teach grade 1, and my grade 1s thoroughly enjoyed the show today. It was a wonderful way to present the topic of anti-bullying, and it was a lot of fun.
Once we get in contact with either the teacher, the staff, or the principal directly, we'll go through different ideas, and we'll book a time. We'll get there about an hour and a half earlier to set up the show, and the show runs for about 90 minutes, and it's non-stop fun.